Right. I'm about to say, bro, that was a little harsh.
Dream turned to nightmare. Only one life, no spare. Used to come.
Yeah. What's going on, y'all? What's up with it? What's up with it? Big Cat Podcasting. I am your host, Portis, aka Mr. Squad in Your Face. And my co-host Mo Gotti will be joining me momentarily. So let's jump into it how we do it. Um, damn, that is crazy. Tonight's show is a good one. Gotti put up a post and it damn near went viral. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to read what tonight's topic is, coming from Mo Gotti. Let me see. Damn, y'all. Gotti, the topic.
Should a broke man be looking for love or dating?
Got you. Should a broke man be looking for love or should he be dating?
Should he be looking for love or date?
Should a broke man be looking for love or dating? That's what the topic is tonight.
He should be
So basically, what they're saying is that a broke man, if you can't afford to be dating, then you shouldn't be dating. You know what I'm saying? And if you broke, you shouldn't be looking for love because you can't pay for it. That is a good one. Wow. Yeah. Should a broke man be dating or looking for love? Hmm. It's a hell of a topic, y'all. What do y'all think? Big Cat Podcast, y'all. Let me know what y'all think. Should a broke man be dating? I don't know how to feel about that one. I don't know how to feel about that. I really don't. I don't know what to say. I am actually speechless right now. And I don't normally get caught up like that. What's going on, Jones? Mike Jones in the building. What's up, Akron, Ohio? But tonight's topic is should a broke man be dating? I don't know. I can't speak on that. I cannot speak on that. I can't say if a broke man should be dating or not because what's going on, bro? Because we did a show once before about women dating broke men, and a lot of women didn't comment on that show that night. We didn't get a lot of comments. You know what I'm saying? So should broke man be dating? Because the way that show went and the way that it seemed like the broke niggas is winning. I remember that show because I was giving the broke niggas advice. I was telling the broke niggas that y'all need to not stay broke. Like they accepting y'all broke now, because they waiting for the come up. So that's the only reason why they accepting you broke right now. So you should be trying to be on the come up. But if you staying broke forever, she ain't gonna stay forever because she don't want to stay broke forever. You feel what I'm saying? So is like I'm kind of caught up. I'm kind of twisted. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like my mind is going. What's up, Key? Key is in the building. What's going on, mama? First we have to define broke. Everybody's broke, and everybody's broke is different. Okay, well, broke is financially stable. Are you able to um financially provide? You know what I'm saying? Um Okay, Mike Jones from Akron, Ohio said, "Yep, need that wet rather
What's up?
you're
What's
dry."
up?
Wait, he said, "Yep, need that wet rather you're dry in the pockets or not." Um, shit, $40 ain't that much. Shit, what she got besides that twat make it make sense? Not
What's up, everybody? What's up?
cause you crazy.
Wait, what he say? What he say?
He said basically he said, "Yep, I'm a read it again so okay here." Cuz you crazy. Mike Jones, Akron, Ohio, man. Cuz said, "Yep, need that wet rather you're dry in the pockets or not. Shit, $40 ain't that much. Shit, what he said what she got besides that twat make it make sense, not change."
But you know what? You know everybody got their own perception on it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, like and subscribe to y'all.
Yeah.
Everybody that's just now coming in.
But you know, like me personally,
Mhm.
me, yeah, I had to get myself together before I started that day.
So you saying that before you start dating a woman, you're gonna be financially straight because Key
Right.
said
Me,
he said
everybody different though.
right because Key said define broke because everybody's broke is different.
Well, I mean, if a man, if you meet a man, he can't afford, you know, to take you out, and
Mhm.
you know, if you know, he can't. Maybe you may call him up one day and say, "Well, you need something right then." He may not have it, you know.
Mhm.
You know, all types of ways we got to have ourselves prepared. We call ourselves dating. You know, a woman may need. I may feel some type of way if I can't afford to you know, help her out right then.
She said broke after the bills or broke and jobless.
I mean, broke and jobless, and sometimes broke after the bills.
Nah, because
After I
you
done pay, if I after I done paid my bills, and you know, you got some women they be like, "Well, shit, nigga, you know, excuse my language."
no, go ahead, talk.
No, you gotta say nigga on here, but you know, sometimes even though you done paid your bills, and you say, "Well, I don't have enough to date," because you know, you may want to take her out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have to um you need finance to date. That's just how I feel as a man.
I mean, you definitely need finances. Oh Lord have mercy. Yeah, you definitely need finances to date. I do give you that, but is that all that's to it though?
They see the post wasn't saying that's all to it.
No. I'm not saying that. Is that what I mean? I'm not saying that. I'm just asking in general. Is just because like she said, everybody's broke is different, right? You know what I'm saying? Like broke after the bills.
So
I don't consider you being broke after your bills because you got receipts showing something that's paid for. So I don't really consider that being broke. You just, I mean, yeah, you don't have it, but at the same time, you got your bills is paid for. I don't know, like shit. I mean, like I go broke for my bills. I don't give a damn.
Me too. I mean, shit,
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
hell, me too.
that's why I'm trying to understand, like, broke after bills, like.
No, I mean the post went viral.
Okay, now tell me what the post said.
The post said
in general, yeah, like
if a man is not financially stable,
what's going on, Scotty Scott?
If a man is not financially stable, should he be dating, or dating, or looking for love? Just looking to date. If you know you break, if you if you know you broke, should you be out there trying to holler at somebody?
Okay.
If you know you ain't got the finance in your pocket, should you be out there trying to get your rap on?
Wait a minute. I got two comments. I got Keys comment and I got Cousin Tank's comment. Mike Jones. Let me read Keys.
My phone, I believe.
Yeah, you do. Keys said, me personally, I got myself together before I decide to date. I didn't want to be nobody's burden. Absolutely. I feel that. I feel that 100%. Mike Jones said, everyone playing and sneaking. So why worry about money? Shit, we just got to cover the room and then go our ways. Less complaining and beefing over spilled milk. Got to be special to see those greenbacks. You said she gotta be special, huh, cuz? He said everybody looking for a handout. Keep your hands in your pocket and worry about what you have to take care of your own. Okay. Okay, so you coming out strong. What's going on, Rob Hanna? Akron is in the building. What's going on, big dog? Yeah. Man, my family is in the building, man. Tonight's topic, if y'all just now tuning in, man, should broke guys be trying to date? Should broke guys be trying to date?
I see Miss Lemon Chop in the building.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when we did the one show about the broke dudes or women dating broke dudes, the broke dudes was winning. You feel what I'm saying? Like we seeing a lot of women not chiming in on, a lot of women not chiming in on dating the broke niggas. Like the broke niggas was actually winning for real. So the broke niggas is winning. I mean, what do you want me to say? I mean, you got niggas that's good niggas that's working and they got good money and good jobs and they can't even get the time of day. But a broke nigga got, you know what? I think a broke nigga just got better game. I mean, he's shooting this shot like he ain't got nothing to lose. And he winning. And he winning, y'all. That's why these broke niggas is able to get these women's, man. And women don't mind dating a broke nigga.
They mind.
Yeah, they do, but some damn sure don't. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool because everybody got their preference. But when you ask the question, should a broke nigga be dating? Nah, I mean, hell, he need love too, I guess. Only the strongest, hey, you better say it, only the strongest survive. A real man not gonna let you know what they have. Just see how genuine you are to make you feel special, rather the money is there or not. I feel you on that though too, because it shouldn't be about your money. You know what I'm saying? But if you call it now, my thing is this, because if you're gonna be splurging your money, then you should be able to afford to splurge if you're gonna be splurging.
Key said she don't want nobody to burn. Nah,
I mean, I read that too. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm not looking to, I'm like that too, Key. Like, I'm not looking to live off of nobody. But just like Cuz said, only the strongest survive. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you because I want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? If I'm broke and you really into me, I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, this shit don't even sound right coming out my mouth. But if I'm broke and you fucking with me, excuse my language, messing with me or dealing with me, then I'm looking like, okay, well, you down till I come up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no, you know, ain't no other way. I don't know, man. I like, wait a minute. I don't even know for a second, y'all. I'm tripping. Because I'm trying to wrap my head around this. Like, it's so much different when I thought about the show, when I knew about what it was or whatever. But now it's like talking about it. Should a broke nigga date? I can't speak for no broke nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he broke and he must be throwing attributes somewhere else. Like, I mean, he gotta be useful somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? If he's not financially able to fulfill your needs or whatever the case may be, I guess he gotta be hitting somewhere else. He gotta be hitting personality wise. He gotta be hitting mentally wise. He got to be hitting somewhere else for you to actually want to keep this brother around anyway. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bruh, that's true. Hey, man, Mike Jones said it's not about being broke. It's that dope D that keeps them going. And in most cases, it do. A lot of women do settle for the sex. And as long as the sex good, bro, they good. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is for this, though, because even with that, how long does that last?
Did you read Key last?
Nah, I can't see it. Bo, can you throw me up keys?
He left.
Oh, okay. What's the John?
No, I got it. No, go ahead. Keep talking.
I'm just trying to figure out. Excuse me. I'm just trying to figure out. You know, like I can't speak for no broke nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying I'm the richest nigga. I just no, I ain't no broke nigga.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
let me get in here right quick. Let me get in here. Key said jobless men have more time on their hands. They have more time to cater to a woman's emotion. That's why they seem like they're winning.
But if that's what women is falling for, and if that's what they want, because it's more of that going on than actual.
But see, a woman, the one that wrote the post, and a lot of men were disagreeing with it, and a lot of women was, you know, they feel the same way she felt. You know, like I say, when them bills start rolling in at 11, you can get 11 all day you want. You can't pay them bills.
And you remember? Well, I ain't gonna go there.
We don't care. I don't care how much Key. I don't care how much he catered to her emotions. Catering to them emotions ain't gonna pay them bills. You better believe it.
But you real though.
Yeah, I'm just saying, me personally, nah, man. I you know, if I, you know, if I've been in a situation I know I can't afford to be dating, I'm not gonna date. I'm not gonna try to holler at nobody neither. Matter of fact, I might not be seen until I get back right. I may stay incognito. You know what I'm saying?
So you ain't gonna deal with no women because you broke.
I mean, if a woman want to deal with me on the low, you know, and we've been dealing with each other for a minute, yeah, that's cool. But I'm talking about out when you stepping out new, trying to meet new people, or you trying to, you know, meet somebody you trying to date, or knowing that you don't have them funds to take her out to get to know her and stuff like that. Then later on, y'all might be talking for a while, and she may run into a situation, and she may need, you know, a couple of dollars, and then you can't afford to give them a couple of dollars. Well, you know.
But what if you run to a situation where you need a couple of dollars?
Well, if you ain't,
hey, we ain't gonna go there.
If you broke,
we ain't gonna go there.
If you broke,
we ain't gonna go there.
You should have had a couple of dollars before you got with them.
We ain't gonna go there.
What's up, Black Taurus? Black Taurus is in the building.
What's up, stranger?
What's up, Black Taurus? We ain't heard from
Black Taurus. From stranger in a while, Black Taurus.
We miss you, Black Taurus. We miss you.
Yeah. You been, you know, just hey, like you've been MIA for a couple.
Yeah, you went hide. Black Taurus went hide. But yeah, you know, because some of these women, you know,
I see.
They feel them on that. They feel old girl on that topic.
I see, Miss.
And that mug then went viral.
I see Miss Gillis right there.
Viral.
Mo.
You see Miss Gillis well?
Right there.
Well, in there?
Yeah. Right there.
I don't see Miss Gillis.
I see her right there. I can't see what she said, but she right there on the thing.
No, I don't see Miss Gillis.
Yeah, she right up under. Yeah.
Oh, Miss Gillis, she made a comment.
Yeah.
Miss Gillis has made a comment. I got my man. Hey, what's going on, Robert? What's up? We got Robert in the building.
Right, she right up under Robert.
What's happening, Robert?
She said, "There you go, Mo."
There I go.
I told you I see.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. You know,
She said, hold on. Key said, I can't date a broke man. A broke man will
okay.
always have issues within themselves. Ooh, hey.
Black Tar laughing.
I don't.
Oh, Robert say he don't have a job. Hey, Robert. Hey, Robert, are you dating Robert? Robert say, hey, Robert.
He's still getting that cat.
You still getting Robert.
Yo.
So you still grabbing that, you still grabbing the Robert. Robert say he's still in the game and he jobless. Well, you know what? Hey, Robert, some got it and some don't.
Miss Mac. What's up, Miss Mac?
Oh, Miss Mac in the building.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's happening, Miss Mac? Yeah, Robert, you got it going on, man. If you jobless and you still knocking them down, you know what I'm saying? I gotta, you know, gotta get credit to do what where it's due. You know, because a lot of brothers, some of them got jobs, still can't knock that down. Rob said he's certified. Certified, self-made. I hear you, Robert. I hear you, Robert. Certified, self-made. Like, and you know, Key said that earlier. He
said he don't want a job.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't want a job, Robert? Well, you must be a self-made millionaire.
I'll tell you.
On the low.
He said, being broke will limit the growth of the relationship. Y'all can't go nowhere but to bed. Oh, Lord.
So they going to bed.
Just to bed.
So being broke will limit the growth of a relationship. Oh, hear you.
He said, hell.
Oh, Robert said, hell no. Well, what you
how to make money.
Oh, you know how to make money, Robert? Robert said, money. So, Robert, you not broke then. You not broke. Robert's not broke. Oh, Key said growth.
I know.
Uh-oh. Miss Macklin came in. Big message, sure broke men try to date women. Short answer, yes. But only if they're emotional, rich, honest, and self-aware. Okay.
That's what I said. Because he gotta be bringing something.
Wait, hold on. Robert said he made $2,400 sitting on his ass. See, Robert, you're not broke. We see. The question was being, should a broke man try to date or try to, pursue love or something? Nah, you ain't broke, bro. He said cutting grass and pleasing my girl. Nah, Robert, you not broke. Robert, you making $2,400 a week. You say you even took her to Six Flags too. Robert, you don't even fit in that. Robert, you don't even fit in that category. You don't even fit in that category, Robert. You're not broke. You are an entrepreneur. You better than a man that got a job. You getting paid every day.
Every day.
Robert, you the man. I wish I was in your shoes. You say you was broke. Broke hearted. Oh, Robert, you broke hearted. Oh, Robert said describe broke. You want me to describe broke? Now, of course.
Oh, what's up, little bro?
I see he should not.
My little brother done chimed in.
No, you want me to describe broke to you, Robert? Broke comes in different levels, just like being rich come in different levels. Sometimes I can bring in a certain amount of money. If I'm got more money going out than what I got coming in, then I'm broke. You get what I'm saying, Robert? So there's different levels of broke. It's how your money comes. If you got more money coming in than you got going out, you got it going on. But you got more money going out than you got coming in, you heard.
What's up, little brother? Yo, I was.
So that gives you the definition of being broke. So if you got more money coming in than you got going out, Robert, you got it going on. You ain't broke. You said you was broke, but not in wealth.
Hey, you know, I was
Hey,
just
hey,
about
Rob-
to say, hey, you took the words right out of my mouth because you know one of my favorite artists.
Robert ain't broke.
I know that, but
Robert might be a millionaire and on him playing games with these ladies.
right. But what I'm saying is that
He sound like an undercover millionaire.
one of my favorite artists said,
God dang, Robert
being-
got that money. Trying to fool
being
somebody.
rich ain't always about wealth. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, Robert said, my knowledge brings me wealth, so I don't
Thank
worry
you.
about that.
Thank you.
How broke are you?
Mm.
And what he say, find you and be connected, and you will never be broke. You're right, Robert. You're right. Only I know, only you know, only Porters know if we broke or not. Because you know, I'm gonna show you
what he just said.
I agree with him.
Because I may not be rich financially, but I could be
rich in spirit. Right,
rich
right.
somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Miss Max. Oh, she said Robert sound like a hustler. Wait a minute, he said Robert sound like a hustler. He said he ain't broke at all. Hey, I'm with you, Key. Robert do not talk like he broke. Get that dang Robert.
But you know, like, and
hold on. Miss Max said, being broke financially, being broke mentally, emotionally, spiritually, two different things. Absolutely, Miss Max.
All of those things are being broke down.
That's it. Oh yeah, Robert said he always rich, and I believe you, Robert.
Mm-hmm.
Being broke mentally will make you broke financially. And you know what? Robert, you said something that hit the nail right on the edge of the nail going in the wall. You just hit it, Robert. Let me tell you something, Robert. You have to manifest things in your life.
Mm-hmm.
If you walk around and you thinking you broke, and eventually when you start feeling away, you'll start being that way. So, Robert, you are absolutely right.
Yeah, words is power, man. Believe that.
The words are a superpower.
Words are powerful.
You only broke if you can be broken.
You know,
Robert Jenkins, big facts, what Key just said.
Yo, my cousin said only the strong survive. That's just that's man or female. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But only the strong survive. Like you,
but
being broke, you know what I'm saying? Like if you broke in one aspect of your life, it shouldn't bring you down to where your confidence should be just like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm telling you,
gotta stand for something.
I'm gonna give you a prime example of something, right? And you might not believe me. If I got, just say I go to the club, I got 20 bands in my pocket. I'm gonna have a hell of a lot of confidence on me that night because I am loaded. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what nobody say. Man, when a man got money, that gives him an extra boost of confidence.
It always,
no matter how ugly he is.
But that's the extra.
I'm just saying.
But what do you got naturally?
No, well, you know, if you got a natural, that you know.
See, but that's what I'm saying.
Right. I'm just saying. And I'm not saying money everything, because money is not everything. But what I'm trying to say is that, you know, that's that confidence builder when you got an extra piece of change in your pocket.
Right. But just like you said, though, what's one of the reasons why an ugly dude don't mind going to go holler at the baddest broad that he see?
Because he got money.
No, it's because he don't got nothing to lose.
He do got something to lose.
What?
You said
yeah. What he got to lose?
He got. Hold on for a minute. No lie, I love women. Mentally destroyed. He said mentally destroyed me, but I could never take the knowledge that made me successful. So I picked everything up and built it again. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I said that once before, and I said, you know, as a man, if you fall and we're built to build ourselves back up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You a man can lose everything today.
Mm-hmm.
And he can get right back up, and you see him 6 months later. He got more than what he had when you seen him 6 months ago.
What's going on, cuz? I see you, X,
absolutely.
man. X, man. Yeah, I believe that too. I believe that a man should be able to build himself
But
up. But I'm saying, but what I said though, to reiterate on what you just said about that, I'm not saying ain't nothing wrong with a man, falling down, picking himself up, dusting himself off. I'm saying that when you got that support from that woman, when you fall and you picking yourself back up, getting back up and building yourself back up is just that
no,
much easier.
He didn't say he had a woman.
I know that, but that's why I said, just to reiterate on what we were talking about, because you were just talking about the same thing.
Yeah, but you know how I feel about that.
Right. And that's why I'm reiterating on that point, because like I said, yes, we will build ourselves back up. We will get up and dust ourselves back off. But look how much time it'll take for us to do it on our own, looking at what we do. We self-pity ourselves.
Right, and I might not.
But I'm saying with the backbone of a woman, you seem to tend to get yourself back together faster. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't let what will hold you down if you were by yourself, that don't hold you down as much as it would as if you had somebody in your corner and that's helping you push yourself to get back to where you need to be. You're gonna ultimately you're gonna build yourself back up, yeah, regardless. But I'm just saying, with the help of that backbone, with that support of that woman, that's what I'm saying. You can build yourself back up faster than doing it on your own when you're sitting back dwelling on whatever you fell off on and why you did it. That's all I said.
I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying everybody different. Everybody different.
I've been saying,
what I'm trying to say is, if I done fell on hard times, I don't want no friends, no family. No, I ain't trying to date nobody. I don't want nobody to see me until I build myself back up.
But we tend to
that's just me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm one of them cats that can just be by myself, just chill by myself for a minute. I'm gonna build my own self up. God and me. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get the strength from God up above.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that.
And me and God gonna talk about it, and God gonna build me back up. I don't need no woman. I don't need nobody. I don't need no man on this earth to build me up. No woman on this earth to build me up. I don't need that. All I need is God.
Well,
if God give me the help and the strength to go back out and build myself back up.
Well, normally what God,
and that's what I need.
Well, then I think normally what God do, like people always say, God put people in your path for a season. You feel me? And things of that nature. So I'm looking at it like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna always be somebody there that's gonna, you may not intentionally go out looking for the help, but it always come. You know what I'm saying? It always come. I'm just grateful to have people that come in my path that's willing to extend that helping hand on me coming back up. I'm never too proud to say that somebody extended that hand to help me and say, yo, look, man, I see you trying to come up, man. Let me help you, brother.
What I'm saying, what I'm trying to say,
because when you putting out the effort, people gonna react.
That's true. That's true.
When they see that you trying to help yourself, then people gonna help you. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Whether I'm with somebody or not. You feel what I'm saying?
And like I say, and this is true. Just like Robert said, he said, hold on for a minute. Let me go to Key first. She said, Miss Mack, I agree. I fell on hard times, then it's different. Then Robert Kane said, no lie, supportive women makes me want to push harder for her. That's true. Then you said, this girl I'm dating now makes me want to do better and grow. And she feels like she's riding with me for real.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
That's understandable. Mm-hmm. And what's up, DP? DP is watching.
What's going
Robert
on?
Said, I love to believe. He said, love you, believe in you. Most importantly, respect yourself, wants and needs.
Mm-hmm.
He said, fulfill one another. I get all that. Let me show you something. let me just say this right here. Of course, if you're in a relationship with somebody and you fall on hard times and they up and leave you or whatever, that she wasn't meant for you in the first place. But so right, her job is to be there with you and try to, give you some type of inspiration or whatever. Say, look, I'm gonna ride with you until you get back on your feet. That's a good woman.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is, what I'm saying is, if I'm about just say I'm not dating nobody at all,
Mhm.
and I fall on hard times,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? I'm building myself back up before I even attempt to go try to talk to a woman.
That's respect.
You know what I'm saying?
That's respect.
See, if you already with a woman, y'all together, if she was with you while you was up, and then you fell on hard times, and she want to pack up and leave, that wasn't your woman from the get go.
But what if you get a
She was
woman,
just there for the ride.
but what if you get a woman that was there for you while you on your lowest point,
That's a good woman.
and she ride with you through that time, cuz, and then when you come up,
That's a. Let me tell you something.
and then you, because see, like, listen, man, before you tell me something, let me tell you.
There you go with that.
Something.
There you go with that. There you go.
No, I'm
There
just
you go
saying.
with
Look,
that.
listen. All I'm saying is this. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you, even if you by yourself, not like, you know what I'm saying, all jokes aside, man. When you, I mean, even if you by yourself, yeah, the come up when you by yourself, it builds character. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? It
right.
it
Right,
can
right,
really make or break who you are and who you're going to be down the road. But
Keith said, hold on, Porter. Keith said, she agree. God will send you support, but it's ultimately up to us to pull ourselves up.
absolutely, I agree. You know what I'm saying?
And Robert said she gets real time. It gets real time. It gets tough. I'm not stopping anyone. I still love you. Our time might be up. Okay, I can barely see that. I think I see. I still love you, and our time might be up. Yeah, I get that, Robert and Key. Right. I mean, like I said, I understand what Porter said earlier about what you may run into somebody may give you a helping hand.
Mhm.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. What I'm trying to say is, if I don't receive that, that's not gonna stop me from getting where I need to get.
Yeah, you ain't never supposed to let that
Right,
stop
right,
you from,
right.
you know what I'm saying? You make
You
your
know what I'm
moves. What's
saying?
going on, Miss Brooks? Miss
Miss
Brooks
Brooks
is
in the
definitely
house.
in the building. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't supposed to stop you. And a lot of people let the fact that they don't have a real support system
Miss Max ain't nothing wrong with healing, but you still deserve love.
There you go.
But women are tired of building these men up from scratch. And you know what, Miss Mac? You know what? A woman shouldn't have to build a man up from scratch. A man should step into the picture when he meet a woman. Should be already built up. A man don't need no woman to build him up.
Yeah, but
he should be already. Miss Mac, I like what Miss Mac just said.
This is what I say about that.
See,
I don't disagree, but I disagree. And the only reason why I say that is because everybody's situation is different. You can't say that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
This coming from a woman now.
Right.
And I hear so many women
and
saying,
you coming from, and this is coming from a man,
and
a real man.
But look, I hear so many women saying they tired of building men up.
Man,
a man should build himself up.
And what I'm saying is this: every situation is different. You know what I'm saying? Every man don't need a woman to build him up, just like every woman don't need a man to build them up neither. You know what I'm saying? So we get tired of hearing the same thing too, but every situation is different. You keep yelling at a woman, man. Whoa.
I keep yelling,
man. What you just said? What you just say?
I'm agreeing with Miss Mac.
Okay, but what I'm saying is this.
She just said it.
But a man is saying this though too.
But she just said it.
But a man is saying this too. It's still not just about what a woman says, because every situation is different. Every woman shouldn't have to build a man up, but if that's what you accept, then that's what you accept. But just like every man shouldn't have to build a woman up neither. But do we say that? No, we don't. Because why?
I'm confused.
No, don't be confused. What I'm saying is just this simple right here, bro. It goes both ways. Yeah, a woman don't want to build a man up from scratch. But a man don't want to build a woman up from scratch neither, because a woman should come in a relationship knowing what she wants and knowing her direction the same way as a man, right or wrong.
I'm gonna get to you, Robert. I'm gonna get you coming in with him fast, Robert. You coming in with him fast. Hey, You know how I feel.
I mean, just tell me that. Should we both come in knowing where we're going? Or should it just be the man coming in knowing what he want, and then he got to just pull the woman's weight though too?
Some people come in. A person can come in a relationship with motivation.
No, but what I'm saying is just this, bro. Should they both come in knowing where they're going? It shouldn't be about a woman just building a man up or a man just building a woman up. They both should come in knowing where they're going, knowing what they want to do with themselves, and with both of y'all knowing with both of y'all knowing what y'all want to do with y'all with each other. I know where this relationship is going as well as he do and as well as she do. Then it ain't about building each other up because we are like-minded. We have the same goal.
Okay, Robert Graham, when he said easy if both of y'all know.
Exactly. If both of y'all know what y'all want to do.
We should have Robert call in.
He firing tonight. Go ahead, Rob.
Man, Robert, he coming in too fast. I can't.
He firing them bugs off the night.
Hey, Rob, you got a lot of coming, but I can't catch them all, baby. I can't catch them all. And Miss Mac coming in too. She said, "What if she don't want a liability with the good D?" I hear you, Miss Mac. Miss Mac said the good D.
Hey, Miss Mac, listen, I'm not disagreeing with you because I do agree. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And Keith said, "Man, don't work, don't eat."
Exactly.
A person can bring you down. They can have ambition, but drive, and they can hold their own.
See, because I believe in this. I believe that God bless the child that can take care of his own.
Okay.
So if I can come in holding it down and you coming in holding it down, just imagine what we could do together if we both holding it down together.
When you say holding it down together, what you mean by holding it down together?
I mean like holding it down together.
Like holding it down like how?
Man, hey, both of us taking care of business. In every aspect of our life, we're taking care of business. Because I feel like this. If she's whatever I'm lacking on, she got me, and whatever she's lacking on, I got her. So when you got that type of commitment going on and you full steam ahead about that, man, you can't. There's no going wrong.
So the whole post that we own tonight is basically that a man should be dating. He just say he go in a relationship. The woman she got a good job, and but he's down on hard times.
Mm-hmm. Should he be with her?
Should he be trying to date her?
If she accepted.
Or should he be trying to date another woman that's down on hard times like him? If a joker down on hard time, he ain't got no.
Hold on. What did Key just say? He said it in the comments. Didn't Key say
we got
people can't do nothing but go to bed or something? That's it. She said
it's so many comments. I'm trying to catch them. I can't catch all of them.
Oh my God.
But it's so many of them that I can't catch them. I'm so sorry, y'all. I done missed 5, 6, 7. I miss y'all, Miss Mac, miss y'all, Robert. I'm missing y'all comments, but I see what y'all saying.
Y'all firing off, man.
Y'all on tonight.
Yo, well, we gotta wait till Bo get back.
But if we got it on the big screen, we can catch all the comments. But I'm trying to do it off my phone. It's going by so fast, y'all.
Wow.
But
excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. But yeah, it's very. I don't know.
I'm just saying.
It's an unbalanced balance.
Like I say, you got your way the way you feel about it. I got my way the way I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? It's a way I was raised. It's a way, everybody raised different. I was
just saying.
He said, Porters, I agree. If both people are holding it down, then matter of y'all are not broke. Y'all hustling together. I think that's what she just said, y'all.
Basically, it's just I
mean, like I say, you and Key, y'all on the same page. You know how I feel. I feel like,
but I'm not taking away from what you feel.
Because what works for y'all, what works for you and whoever you're with, or work for y'all, whatever work for me and whoever I'm with,
gonna work for y'all,
gonna work for us,
right?
So I can't.
this is why I always say, I ain't mean to cut you off, but this is why I always say it's the differences in this country that is what makes it great, because it's okay to be different. You know what I'm saying? It's okay for us to feel a different way and handle things or differently, as long as it works for you and you're prospering from it, then go for it.
But because I seen success, and the reason why I believe in what I believe in, because I seen greater success, you know, on my end with my grandmother. You know what I'm saying? I seen how she lived, you know. So and I also seen people that try to do, you know, the way you was talking about doing. Some be successful with it, some don't. You know, because you know, like I said before, women are emotional. Women change.
They do.
Women, they'll start off helping you out. Y'all going 50-50. Y'all doing y'all thing together, and next thing you know,
but the thing about right. See, but the thing about going 50-50, man, and this is one of the things that I've learned about going 50-50.
I don't know how we got on 50-50, but go ahead.
But it's really quick, you know what I'm saying, on and off. But one thing I learned about 50-50 is this. Well, it's two things. For one, you can't stay in the same spot. When you go on 50-50, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, somebody has to grow. Somebody got to grow. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, it should be the man. You know what I'm saying? So if the man grows, he's not staying stagnant because he know that he needs more to take care of his family or whatever. Then that 50-50 changes to 70-30. It changes to 80-20, sometimes even 90-10. You feel me? 95-5 in some cases.
James,
but
listen, is in the building. Go ahead.
But they change. You know what I'm saying? But that person, that man and that woman don't stay the same. Like they level up. So I mean, that's one thing.
In every type of, in each way it go, it don't matter if the man going 100. You gonna go up. You're not gonna. I mean, as the years go by, you're gonna get raises. You're gonna get
exactly, and that's what I mean about when times change, the situation can change. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying going 50-50 forever. But if we can make it off of that forever, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? That's our business. We ain't got to prove shit to nobody else. But my whole thing is that we're doing this together. And I feel like when women see that their money is going towards something, they tend to be more involved with that because they want to see what the hell they money is paying for. They want to see what their money is getting. They want to see what their money is doing. So when they put their money into something, they feel like they're involved.
Let me ask you this right here now. And I want to ask you, if you don't believe me, I want you to, you know, do your research.
Let me read Keith's comment real quick before you.
I'm gonna tell you something. I want you to do your research.
Okay, I'm 80-20, so dating a jobless man will not work. I like to admire my man for his ambition and drive. In my eyes, he's the king around here. Only way I make money if I go get it. That's what Rob said. But what if he wasn't?
I missed a lot of Rob comments.
He said, but what if I'm ambitious and drive with no job? He said, what if he ambitious and got drive but with no job? Back to the topic. I think jobless
ambition with drive with no job.
He said, but back to the topic. She said, I think a jobless man should not be dating.
Yeah, he should. He should be dating.
I probably make 4 times what my girl makes, but she's smart with money. She just never worked for herself. She is comfortable with working at her job. That's what what's the name said. That's
Rob just said.
Rob. Okay. That's pretty much caught up with the comments. I mean, you'd have missed a lot of comments.
Yeah, I missed a lot. It was going so fast. But
that's not a stretch. Both should. Miss Max said both should know where they are going themselves. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if we see Miss Mac, that's a partnership. People ain't doing that. Listen.
Let me ask you this right here.
Oh, Smith watching too.
Yeah. Let me ask you this right here.
Mm-hmm.
Why are the divorce the divorce rate are so high right now?
Because people, honestly,
Yeah.
to me,
Yeah.
I think a lot of people get married nowadays just for that day.
So what's what is the main reason why a lot of people get a divorce?
Because they're not really ready to get married. Again, people just get married
Nah.
for that day.
Do your research.
Go ahead.
The main reason why a lot of people, I
Mhm.
think Bolden made it back because he got on the big screen now. The reason why a lot of people get divorced, the divorce rate is so high right now,
Mhm.
is because of the finance problem.
Okay, so stop before you even go any further. So let me just say this right
Do
now.
your research.
Okay, bro, but listen to what I'm about to say to you real quick. When you look at that, right? Okay, finances. That's more of a people of in our the common folk, more like, you know what I'm saying?
She said, check your phone, bring me up. Oh, you want to come in, Miss Mac?
You gotta throw your email.
Throw your email. Let me see.
Just put your email up and then just follow the directions from there, sweet.
Bring your email up.
I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. What I'm saying about that is just as simple. A lot of rich people and they got money. You know what I'm saying? They getting married and getting divorced in 60 days and all that type shit. Look at Kim Kardashian and Chris Humphries and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Look at all these rich people getting married just to be there for that day. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't getting married out of love or whatever. They only getting married just to say that they got married. A lot of people are really just getting married for clout. You know what I'm saying? We talking about jobless broke, a man with no ambition, no drive, just driving her car around and laying around the house broke. Yeah, but that be them be the niggas right now that's winning. Those niggas is winning. You know what I'm saying? The jobless sitting around, them niggas is just, hey, I don't know what it is. Got the PS5. Them niggas can play some 2K better than anybody, I can tell you. You know what I'm saying? That's what they doing. You know what I'm saying? But again, like, a lot of women looking to build up a dude. You know what I'm saying? And they deal with him being broke, laying around the crib, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You right, Rob. That is lame, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know what to say. But if they like the broke niggas, then so be it. Then so be it. But hold on, y'all. I'm trying to check one of these messages. But yeah, you know. So what else is there to it, y'all? What else is there to it? Because okay, we understand that a financial if a man is broke financially, he shouldn't be dating. What else is there to it? What else should it be to where if he's dating and he's broke? So y'all saying financially that's not good if he's trying to date. What about let her mad and put him out and take that PS5 back and his ass ain't winning in? That's true. But listen, As long as he got it right now, Keith, that nigga winning. And yeah, it may be temporarily, but it be the reasons why, like them temporarily niggas that's winning right now is the reasons why we having this conversation. They made it. That's how we can say that they winning. They got it to where where a broke nigga dating can be a topic. That's how you know they winning. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense to you. How in the hell we talking about a broke nigga dating? You feel me? How can we sit up here and talk about that? Like, but that's what we talking about. You feel me? And it went viral on the book. So a broke nigga dating, man, that is crazy.
Yeah, it went viral. I'm talking about. Hey, everybody talking about it.
I mean, I just don't get it.
She said no part of those.
She said the broke guys are temporarily winning, but what I'm saying is that this is how I can say that they winning. These niggas is flexing.
Well, I rather be losing and have some money in my pocket.
What I'm saying is that these niggas is winning because we're talking about them. We talking about broke niggas dating.
No, they said should a broke nigga be dating or looking for love?
But here's the thing, though. You got broke niggas dating and broke niggas that got love.
But they can stay, like I said.
And that's why I can say that they ain't winning. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't winning.
I'm not mad at them neither.
They not winning.
I'm not mad at them.
I ain't mad at them neither because they ain't winning.
Hey, listen.
They not winning.
Better respect them broke niggas. I'm telling you.
Hey.
They ain't got nothing to lose, man. So they gonna do whatever. And when they down to do whatever, man, these women's gonna, I ain't gonna say that they gonna jump on them or whatever, but
she said, you're right, Portis. It's more broke man than working man these days. I think that's about to come to the end.
Yeah.
A lot of women are waking up.
Yeah, they finally waking up though.
She says they're just a little boy taking advantage of a good woman kindness for her weakness.
Well, I agree. Because a lot of men will play on, a lot of broke niggas will play on women's feelings. But then again,
well, let me ask you something.
A broke man know how to catch a woman vulnerable. And it's like she just said, it's like a good man playing on a woman's kindness, you know what I'm saying, for a weakness. Like, but sometimes that be your fault for falling into their trap, though, right?
I mean, sometimes,
I mean, I'm not saying every time, and I'm not saying it's not. But see, though, like just like you would say, if a woman is an emotional creature and they look at a lot of things with their feelings, if a dude, come, because like, man, listen, dealing with a lot of women or whatever that I used to deal with or whatever, I don't watch my fair share of like men, you know what I'm saying? And like I see how some of these dudes be talking to some of these women, man, and like they ain't got shit going for themselves but the gift of gab. You feel me? Sweep them right up off their feet, bro.
I don't know. I mean, it like where we live at now in this city right here. Yeah, you may see a few women may date some, guys that don't have too much. Well, these women around here, man, in this city right here, they want you to have something. You better have some type of job. Like you said, boy, the man who works 12 hours might not be in the mood, but a jobless man got deep oil all day.
Got that good D for you all day long. That nigga ready, ain't he? He ain't did nothing but just sat there and recharged up. That's all he did all day.
Well, Robert said he can sit out on his couch and make $2,400 in 1 week.
Cuz he progressing.
Yeah, Robert ain't got. What's up, Terrence?
TP.
What's good, Terrence?
What's going on, big dog?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Terrence. The topic is if a man is not financially stable, Should he be dating or looking for love?
So, other words, I'm gonna put it in the layman's terms. Should a broke nigga be dating? Should a broke ninja be dating?
Terrence Ford, should a broke man date
There you go, Key.
or be looking for love?
Uh,
Should he be looking for love?
oh man, it's crazy. It's like I said at the beginning of the show, I really don't know how to answer that. You know what I'm saying? Because it can go either way. Everybody, I mean, you know what I'm saying, Miss Mac, you said it too. Everybody need love.
I just want to know.
And then if I'm not
So women,
set,
so ladies, if y'all meet a man in a setting, and then you say, and then he wants to date you, and
but am I paying for your love?
I mean, would you? I mean, how would y'all? Not saying money everything, because money is not everything, but what kind of date would y'all go on, you know, so you can get to know him? Y'all can't go out to eat because he broke.
What if he planning a picnic?
Yeah, he broke. He can't pay you.
Yeah, nigga, you never know. What if
He better go goddamn walk in the park or stuff. Better take a little few dollars he got, go to Starbucks somewhere, and y'all sit down and have a little coffee or so. That's right. See what Terrence just said? He said, no, heal first and find a job.
He said
exactly.
He said heal first.
Heal first. See, Terrence feel the way I feel.
He said heal first.
That's why I said I couldn't. Me personally.
Yo, we gotta go.
There you
go. What's up, big dog?
What's up, Derek? Miss Matt said stroll on the river walk. That's right, Miss Matt. I mean, yeah, we can do that and get to know each other that way. But they're gonna put the time, Miss Matt. On the next date, you're gonna want you a steak or something.
Hey, but my thing,
you're gonna want to stroll on the river walk every other date.
Well, hold on. Let me take it up a notch. But when you say should a broke man date or be looking for love?
You say we can't.
But
if I'm broke, Key, we can't go out to eat.
But my thing is that, am I paying for love though?
No, that's what guys get misinterpreted. They get misinterpreted. That.
Yeah, but if you said that he should be dating or looking for love, like, but my thing is how much do love cost?
No, listen, you got to. Let me tell you something. Just because you take a woman out to eat, or you're not paying for love.
No, but you're
not paying.
But you said, I'm just saying though, like I had to think about this, and this has been running through my head. And I don't know why I ain't been said this, but when we said this topic, you said that that this topic is, should a broke man be dating or looking for love?
Right.
Dating, I understand. Like you said, if you date and you can't financially support the date, then okay, you shouldn't be dating. But I'm saying though, you said looking for love. So my question is to you: how much does love cost?
Love don't cost a thing. You never heard the song before?
But you said you shouldn't be dating if you broke, or you should be looking for love if you broke.
You should, like Terrence just said earlier, you need to be trying to heal and find a job.
I ain't trying to find a woman. But what I'm saying is, how much do love cost?
Love don't cost a thing.
So why does it matter if I'm broke or not if I'm looking for love?
Hey, Derek, can you help me out with that?
How y'all gentlemen doing this evening?
How you doing, Derek?
What's going on, D?
Hey, I'm taking in the knowledge, man. I'm familiar with the topic, but yeah, so I feel, and again, y'all gentlemen y'all feel all right today?
Yes,
yeah.
Yeah, live and healthy, man. We're talking about wealth, and true wealth is, to me, is waking up and feeling good and good mind, good spirit. So yeah, I'm true wealth. But as far as that dating topic, yeah, man, you should focus on yourself, and because if you can't help yourself, you can't help nobody.
Absolutely.
You're just adding to your burden to what they it might be politically correct, but misery loves company. And I don't need nobody in my mistake. So I feel like as a man, me personally, you shouldn't date if you can't take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Like, how you gonna take care of someone else if you can't do for yourself? That shouldn't
Right.
even be an option. And dudes should let women know, look, this is what I'm going through. And because everybody needs some attention, but you have to sometimes, be disciplined on that. But yeah, you definitely shouldn't be dating if your pockets ain't right.
That's right.
Key, I knew you was gonna do it, Bo. I knew you was gonna do it. Bo, go back to Key. Thank you, Key. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. She say, no, Portis, you're not giving her the money. You're showing her you're financially responsible by having a job and taking care of yourself. Wait a minute.
Exactly, Key.
Wait.
There you go, Key.
I'm not going against none of that.
There you go.
That's
Key.
not even what I was saying, sweet. That's not even what I was saying.
Key.
I'm not none of. I don't even know why that was even directed towards me. I don't even know where that came from.
Because
what I'm
why
saying
that was directed towards you?
Wait a minute. What?
You know why that was directed?
No, I don't.
Because what you just said.
Well, tell me what I said.
A couple of sentences ago.
Because what I was saying was, if love don't cost a thing, why should it matter if I'm broke or not? You should love me whether I'm broke or, I mean, if you love me, you should love me whether I got it or if I don't got it. If you love me, because love don't cost nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, it don't
listen,
work that way. But no, you listen.
It
don't work that way.
She say being financially responsible, having a job and taking care of yourself. Okay. But what I'm saying is that a man is going to do that regardless. I'm not looking to prove that part to you, because I got to prove that to me before I can even prove it to you. So I ain't looking at that. What the realness of the situation is that I'm looking at is that if I don't got no money, that means I can't love you. I'm listening to you, D. I hear you.
She said to get to know someone always.
I agree. To add to that, I don't think the love leave it doesn't cost anything, but the respect the respect takes a hit. And I think you can love someone all day, but after the respect leave, just say,
it's a different story.
Yeah. I've ran into young ladies, man, who, they roll what they do. Not that this is a good example or this is anything a dude should put himself in a position to have to go through, but I've ran into young ladies, and when I was heavy dating. Now their dudes went and did a big old bid, come home, they roll for them. Eventually, dude can't really find a job to support himself for the family. So at that point, the chick still loves the dude, but the respect aspect of it suffers. So I don't think that. And then once the respect leaves, that's when she starts straying and start trying to find her something stable. Because at that point, she realized, hey, she been riding with she been speeding out a dead end road riding that car. So I do agree with you. The love shouldn't cost anything, but the respect aspect of a relationship, it costs everything.
That's for right. Sure. Now that right there, I'm with you. Key, I got you. And T, I'm definitely with you.
And you about Key, 2 more before then.
Blasting.
They coming in.
He said, Portis, the only man I will ever take care of financially is my husband. If he falls short, but I guarantee he's not going to stay down. There you go. Future husband, that is. For sure. Yo, my thing is that, and that's what I was just telling Mo earlier. Just like you just said, you know what I'm saying? He's not going to stay down. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she didn't stay down.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But what I'm saying is that, earlier me and Mo was just saying this about building, a man building himself back up. You know what I'm saying? I said that, some men tend to, in the course of building themselves back up, they tend to dwell on a lot of things. And sometimes they can't seem to get past those things, and it tends to, stun their growth on, building themselves back up. Within having the mate, having that woman behind you, sometimes help build that man's up faster because you got somebody in that corner giving you that extra motivation. You feel what I'm saying? So when she say that she guarantee that, you know what I'm saying? So when she says that she guarantees that her husband won't stay down long, you know what I'm saying? That's what make a man wants to, you know what I'm saying? Do what he got to do and do it at a rapid race because he got that support behind him. You ain't got time to dwell on what you fell off on because she ain't gonna let you do that. You feel me? So I say that having a woman helping the man build himself back up is very big and it's very, very profitable to the family.
Well, we talking about before you get with the woman. Should you be trying to date the woman if you done fell on hard times? That's the question.
I mean,
not if I get what y'all
that falls on the woman.
I get what y'all saying. If we was already in a relationship, right? I get that part. But I'm talking about from the beginning.
Right.
Should a man be trying to date or find love if he's having financially difficulties?
I can't answer
that. For like go ahead.
I'm just saying I can't answer that because, like I said, everybody's situation is different. Everybody gonna feel different, and I'm just gonna say that, you know what I'm saying? I believe that you should be able to go on dates and be able to buy gifts and things like that, share intimate times or whatever. So I feel like you should be financially stable, but it's certain man, people gonna be people, man, and some people gonna take you with or without. You feel me?
Let me explain something to you. Long as you're not trying to lead with money, you still need some type of finance when you're first dating someone.
I mean, I get that. I am not going to not.
Long as you don't go in there trying to date somebody leading with money, you good.
Yeah.
But you need, if you meet somebody while you're out,
mm-hmm.
and in order for you to get to know her, a woman, you just can't say, I'm gonna come over to your house, whatever. A woman, that ain't the first date. Going to a woman's house. The first date gonna be an outing. You going somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Well, so you meant to spend a little money. And so when you bring the woman to an outing, how that look, you can't afford to pay for the meal, whatever y'all may be going bowling, whatever y'all doing.
I mean, I feel that. I'm not going against
whatever you doing on the date is your job. You asked her out. Because you're trying to get to know her. So it's your job to pay for the date.
You are he correct. I cannot go against if you're not financially stable at that time, you shouldn't be trying to date nobody.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not going against what you're saying, bro. People are going to be people. They, like I said, you know what I'm saying?
What he said.
The thing is, women are out here doing that with every man.
To the point that a woman is
tired of building
men up. Nothing wrong with
and building and
motivating, but at some point something has to change.
I agree.
Right. Because I'm gonna tell you how.
But that's what I said though. I've been said that. Like, you can't just stay stagnant. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a firm believer with leveling up. You know what I'm saying? I believe that you shouldn't want to live off of nobody.
Hey, boy, I'm gonna show you. Basically, you heard she said the same thing you said on one of our topics before.
Mm-hmm.
You remember we was talking about the 50-50 thing, and you was like, "Well, you don't want to do it that way because what if she working and you paying all the bills, she saving her money, and y'all break up, you done lost out."
Mm-hmm.
A lot of women feel like if they done build the man up, and once they done built that man up, he end up leaving, so they feel like they done lost out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why a lot of women don't want to try to build a man up, but they want the man come in already ready.
But what if
I
the
mean,
man? Okay. So what's the difference if the man leave and he already built up anyway? You still losing,
but look, at a certain age, when you pass 35 years old,
right?
you should be already built up. I can see them younger, like my son, our kids' age. I can see them trying to build themselves up with a woman because they're in their early 20s.
Right.
When you get past 35, 40, 45 years old, come on, dog. You should be already built.
Absolutely.
Ms. Mack said that's why people need to get to know each other beforehand. At that point, you should know who can afford what at that time. I believe that. You know what I'm saying? This is off topic. Portis, put them knees up. Is she funny? Hey, my thing is this. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
But you got to look. Go ahead.
But my thing is this. That's why I say it. The intellectual part of a relationship plays more to me than anything else, because before we even go on a date, now, yeah, I may meet you at a bar, or I may meet you at Walmart, or I may meet you at church, or whatever the case may be. But before we even go on them dates, you know what I'm saying? I gotta see where you at mentally.
Wait a minute, hold
up my butt.
How you gonna see where she's at mentally if y'all are not out on a date?
What do you mean?
I'm saying you can talk to her on the phone. Yes, you can find out.
You can talk to her on the phone.
But I'm saying
a lot of people are look, Mo. A lot of people are doing that online chatting, and they chat for months before they even meet each other, before they even come to a city and see each other. So my thing is
what you saying is
you're gonna talk first, just like she said. You need to talk beforehand.
Of course, you're gonna talk,
right? But you need to get to know who you.
But you the one said when you first go up to a woman, when you meet her out somewhere, and when you're talking to her, then,
but that's
you
what I'm saying.
Know if she's intellectual or not. Then
that's right, because we're going into a conversation. So but guess what?
So what if she is intellectual then?
Yeah, then that's one
on a date.
But what I'm saying is this, Mo, that's one conversation. I'm not gonna take you on a date after I just met you in the club. We're gonna be on the phone 2, 3, 4 more times before we even talk about going on a date. It ain't gonna just be off the bat, just gonna take you on a date because I just met you in the club. No, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you may have a conversation night.
So you wasting that woman time.
Ain't nobody wasting nobody's time because no, I'm not.
Y'all ain't getting nowhere.
Yeah, we will be. Yeah, we will, because you want to get comfortable with somebody. You want to make man. Come on, Mo. Everybody ain't gonna.
You will be talking to them.
Ain't nobody gonna look. Ain't nobody gonna sit up there and just go off the bat and just say, "Well, you know what? I met you in the club last night. Tomorrow, I'm taking you out to eat."
Well, I didn't say it like that.
But that's what I'm saying, because you want to get to know.
But some people do that.
And they do, but we're talking about.
So people. Let me ask you this: you ain't never okay. Let me ask you this right here. Everybody, and I know you done did this before. Every man I know that did this before. We done went to the club before, right? Met somebody at the club
and took them out to eat.
That same night, y'all go out to eat somewhere. You paying for it, and you sit down talking to her, getting the
because you know why? What's on your mind at 3 o'clock in the morning and y'all out to eat? And you drunk and she drunk.
It don't matter.
Man, you trying to go home and bust something down. So that's the only reason why you doing what you doing. So let's just be realistic. If we leave in the club and I take you out to the Waffle House at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm looking to take you home and bust them doonies down. Come on, bro. But I'm saying
it could be the same way. You talk 2 or 3, 4 times on the phone before y'all go on a date. You still trying to.
But what I'm doing is
bust it down.
Right. But what I'm saying is this though, Mo. Now I'm trying to invest, like you said. If I'm looking for love. You know what I'm saying? If I'm looking for love, bro, I'm gonna talk, I'm gonna conversate, I'm gonna see what you about. It ain't just about me going out, taking you out right then and there, because just like she's being cautious and careful with her feelings, her heart, with who she give herself to, I'm the same way. And maybe it's just me, but that's how I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get to know you before I take you and spend any type of money on you, because my money is valuable. My kids. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, my money could be going on something that, you know what I mean?
Chris Brown, did you build me up?
So that's all I'm saying is ain't nothing wrong with getting to know somebody before you start spending your money on them and stuff. Like, you mean to tell me that you just that good of a person, or you just got that much money that you just gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna take you out, or unless you got a motive behind it?
Nobody ain't listen, Porter. You're not listening to me. Oh, Miss Max said people don't communicate. That's the problem.
What's going on, Somerville? Gene Somerville, what's going on?
Listen what I'm saying. When you meet somebody and you want to date somebody,
thank you, Miss Mac.
let me tell you something.
You definitely can see where someone is at without going on a date.
I mean, you can, yeah, you can. But what I'm saying, if you really, like Derek said earlier, it's the respect part. You know what I'm saying? And even Keith said something similar to what Derek said earlier.
Okay,
it's about the woman need to know what type of where you at in life.
Right, but
that's if I'm just saying, you have to show a woman how you living, how you are as a man, before she even want to take the next step with you.
But that's why I'm saying that all of this.
So it ain't really about money. It's about, are you a man?
Yeah, but see, though, I never said it was about money. I said it was about the intellect. I'm saying it's about getting to know a person and being comfortable enough with a person before you start actually taking that next step.
But see,
life doing this and doing that, taking that next step, because anything else you do after that, once you start going into your,
I've been to dates I done went on and spent some money and it didn't work out.
Okay,
I mean, that's life.
But right, it is life. But you was willing to go out and take that chance. You know what I'm saying? You was willing to go out. I don't know how many times you was on the phone with this woman before you said, hey, let's go out and let's go do this or whatever. Me, I'm willing to take the time to get to know a person first, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me see how she acting or whatever. Let me call her a couple of times and let me hear somebody in the background or hear her kids in the background, and let me hear how she acts towards her kids, or let me hear how she talk, or whatever case may be. I'm just involved like that because I want a person that's sound in mind.
A person can put a front on the phone,
and they could. But if I hear a ghetto broad in the background calling her kids out their name, you little motherfuckers, or something like that, bro, that's giving me thank you, because that's what I needed to know, so I can let you go about your business and I can find somebody who got more respect for their kids or respect for themselves, more importantly. You feel what I'm saying? This is why I take so much time to conversate and see what this person is about before I do anything else with them. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk. We're gonna get a chance to know each other, conversing before I even take you on a date. Because I feel like my money is important. If I gotta wake up every day and go make this money, slave for this money, how we say it, or whatever the case may be, then before I spend it, I'm going to know it's going to be well spent.
Well, me myself.
That's just me. Am I wrong for that?
With me myself,
yes, I agree.
And when I do spend some money, you know what? No matter if the date work out or not, I'm gonna make sure I'm having a good time.
Oh, absolutely.
So the date, right. So the money I spent gonna be well worth it.
Right.
Because if me and the young lady don't work out,
you still want to say that you had a good time.
That's it. I'm still gonna have me a good time.
Exactly. You want to make sure that your money is well spent.
Right. So
regardless if she have a good time or not,
right?
Because you work hard for that.
Right.
So that's why I'm saying that I'm going to spend the extra time, even if it don't work out. But I'm going to spend that extra time to make sure, because if we go out, let's just say like you get a chick, she and she play that good role, you know, she always good on the phone and stuff or whatever the case may be, and then you know y'all on the phone a month or I say about a good 2 or 3 weeks before you even decide to take her out, right?
Right.
But everything over the phone has been great. You feel me? Now you go out with her, but she one of the types that she want to pregame before she go out. She one of the ones that want to pregame before she go out, drink, have a couple drinks before she go out. Then when y'all get to where she going, she acting out.
Saying, what you mean have a good time?
Huh?
So I agree with Porter said.
So my thing is this. Now you showed me something different, because like, okay, now you one of the ones that be wanting to do a flip-flop on me. You know what I'm saying? You want a pregame before we go out, then you get in here and act out. Man, you know what? After we eat, you going home. That's it. It ain't no more.
So a woman can even make money, but she still wants her man to have something of his own, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
You know
So
what?
so
Listen.
so Portis, let me ask you this right here. So just say me and you, we what's the night? Wednesday night, we go out somewhere, we meet some young ladies tonight, right?
Mhm.
And they say, hey, we want to go, hey, meet us at Mr. Wings or something like that.
Mhm.
And then or whatever, eat some wings and watch the game or whatever.
Mhm.
So me and you, we decided to go meet him.
Mhm.
We hadn't really talked to him on the phone, maybe 1 or 2 times, but anyway, do you think they'll be worth us spending some money on at the wing spot trying to get to know him?
If you trying to bust them down, I said this earlier.
No.
Why you trying to do that is because you trying to bust them down, brother.
But you trying
if
to
I ain't trying to bust them down, hell no, I ain't spending no money. I tell you, I'll meet you at the wing house or wherever you say, and I keep on going. Bro, it's a motive behind it. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't trying to bust them down,
it's a motive on both ends.
Bro, I'm not saying that, but you said from our perspective. You said if they asked us to meet them there or whatever case may be, will we go or whatever? So, but what I'm saying is this, bro. If we go to that wing house,
right,
and we going to go meet them chicks,
right?
You hear me?
Right.
It's 2 of them, right?
Right.
And it's me and you,
right?
Nigga, you ain't looking to go home with me, and I ain't looking to go home with you. We looking to go home with you. Do you hear what I'm saying? Do I have to explain anymore? We looking to bust something down. That's the only reason why we going to this wing house, bro. We don't care about the meal. Hell, they are the meal.
The point I'm trying to make is we gonna spend some money regardless,
bro. We only spending the money. We're not trying to get to know them. We're trying to get to know what's inside them jeans. So that's why we spending the money.
My point is, when you're trying to date somebody,
but I'm not trying to date.
There ain't no way around it not spending no money.
Brother, what I'm saying is this. Listen, but what you just said to me was I'm not trying to date her. I'm trying to smash her.
Either way it go, if you're trying to smash, if you're trying to find love, whatever you're trying to do with a woman, it's hard to find a way around it not spending some money unless they woman really, really digging you. And she says she wants you to come right in. No, we skip the date. Let come over here and tear this thing up.
And you guys,
let me ask y'all gentlemen something. Just a side note. Say the light bill. Say the light bill paid. Everything good. You got a couple dollars to go out and y'all done talked for about 2 weeks. Got to know each other. She seems stable. But when she come out, when you guys go out, she got the coochie cutters on and the cheeks hanging out, nipples showing. What happens then?
Okay, yo, that comment just got me. I'm sorry. One more time, say it again, big dog.
So, you guys have made it through the conversation. You realize that you at a point in your life that you're stable enough to go out, enjoy yourself. At home, your bills ain't gonna suffer. So when you guys get out, you and the young lady, she as far as her choice of outfits, she got the coochie cutters on with her cheeks hanging out, revealing outfit. What happens then? How do you guys feel about that?
A revealing outfit, and she's out with me.
Now you guys have made it through the preliminaries, but as far as her choice of dress, what she got on, you guys know like the outfits that everything's revealing.
Right.
What goes? And this kind of off subject, but what goes through a man's? What would go through your head at that point? Is you looking to? Is that long term? Is that long term, or is that something short term?
Most of the time that's a good question, but I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna answer that question.
Go ahead.
And she's very revealing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit on here and lie. In my mind, I'm trying to get that thing that night. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get that thing that night. And whatever happens after that happens. But at that moment, as I'm looking at her, I ain't worried about no relationship or nothing. I'm worried about being down.
Them doonies. Go and say it. He trying to beat down.
I'm trying to be nice.
So other words,
So
he's saying
with
is
that being said, do ladies sell themselves short by the respect factor of coming out in an outfit that's totally revealing, something that they should be wearing in the house or just with their significant other, but
Right.
wearing it out in public? Do they stunt their growth? A woman definitely stunts her growth with me when she comes out like that.
Absolutely. Right,
I
right, right.
only, but so
Because
she go ahead.
I know where you're coming from. Like the more respect you have for a woman, the more that she's more valuable. You know what I'm saying? The higher her value level goes up. The more respect a man has for a woman, her value it goes up. The less we have respect for the woman, her value goes low.
I can I chime in on that one?
Yeah, go ahead.
We talking about how she's dressing, right?
Right.
Yeah. I honest to goodness, man, I feel like this right here. Your woman, like the more respect a woman has for herself, you know what I'm saying? To me, the more sexier she is. Like, I don't think that she needs to have anything on revealing outside to show off what type of woman she is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if she feels like she has to be revealing all the time, or if she feel like she has to come out the house to be and have that shit on, that's telling me two things. She wants attention, and two, I ain't the one that's giving it to her. So she's seeking it for somewhere else. That like I said, sometimes shit be done with a motive. You know what I'm saying? What is your purpose of wearing this shit out like that? You know what I'm saying? And the moment you get to feeling comfortable wearing stuff like that out, you're not getting the proper attention from me that you're looking for. So to me, I feel like you're seeking it from somewhere else, and that's why you're doing that. So I feel like you asking for your walking papers personally. You know what I'm saying? And I could be jumping the gun, but hey, shit, I'm gonna give you what you asking for. I'll let you leave.
Yeah,
I ain't I ain't about to fight over nothing like that. No, sir.
Nah, but what, Derek gone?
I think he probably had camera
okay.
A signal loss or something like that.
Yeah, but
for real. I mean, I got standards, baby. Trust and believe. I'll give a chick walking papers. You ain't got to be sexy outside for everybody else. You can be sexy for me, and we can keep it G. You know what I'm saying? Because I love to see them apples, but leave them apples, for me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I almost thought we got a star in the comments.
Uh-huh.
When I almost thought we got a star, but nah. Somebody almost sent us a star, but I think
they took it back.
I think they took it back. Somebody sent a star in the comments.
Yo, that's crazy.
Thank you for trying. Thank you for trying to send the star.
So,
but anyway,
yeah,
but
what we do is what we do.
But like Derek said, we sometimes, man, when women, the way some of them dress, we take it as we see it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like I say, and you made a good point. The more respect for a woman has for herself, we will have. You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
So, in other words, if she come over here with some skippy shorts on, in the back of my mind,
she trying to show it to you.
Yeah, and I'm trying to show it to
her. That's why I said, man, it's just like for me. I mean, I love
okay. Oh, Key just made a good
what she said.
She said a woman outfit is an extension of her personality.
It is.
So it depends on what you like as a man.
I like
some
it.
men like hoochie mamas.
I do, but I like my hoochie mama to myself, if that's what it's going to be.
Miss Max said, Lord have some standards, guys. We got standards.
Responsibility is a sign of having respect for yourself too. It is. You gotta. I mean, look. God bless the child that can take care of his own. You gotta have something on and in this world. You know what I'm saying? Ownership is everything. So you want to. You do want to have
stars back.
Huh?
And I would tell them to send them stars back.
Yeah, send them back, whoever sent them. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you do want to have something for yourself set up at the end of the day.
How you doing, Miss Cole Penny?
You know what I'm saying? So we should always look at that. We should always look at that, and we should always value the fact that that at the end of the day, you know, you want to have your stamp on something. You want to own something. Like you want to be able to show that you worth something.
So we got our point across.
I think we did.
No, you got to have a little piece of change.
You gotta have
if you want to date or you looking for love.
I ain't gonna say for love. I'll just say if you want to date. If you want to date, then have some money. But if you want to love around on shit, that man, you ain't gotta have no goddamn money.
Hey, there ain't no way around it.
No, not talking about y'all, but I'm saying a lot of men don't have standards until it's too late. Yeah.
I mean, you know, like I said, it's a lot. You know, you can fall for a hoochie mama too now. You can fall for, you know,
who can fall for hoochie mama?
I mean, a lot of guys fall for hoochie mama.
That's thirsty niggas. Hey, you know, we're gonna do a show about thirsty niggas too. I'm gonna have a big ass glass of water.
What's up? Got cuz in the building.
I'm gonna have a big old cup of water sitting right here on the table.
No, I'm just saying, but you know,
because look, let me tell you something, man. This is what I know for a fact.
So you wouldn't take no hoochie mama on a date?
What?
I said you wouldn't take. Just say if you was going on a date and she came with some hoochie cutter with the cheeks hanging out the back, cheeks looking all good. Would you still take her to an exclusive restaurant?
Hell no, I'm gonna take her ass to the beach. We going swimming. The hell? That's what you want to do. We going swimming. That's why so many baby daddies and that's why there's so many baby mamas and baby daddies. Hey, you right. Because them damn coochie cutters.
Ain't nothing like them coochie cutters.
Them coochie cutters. Hell yeah.
Look,
hey,
ain't nothing like them coochie cutters. It's thirsty women too. Some of these pictures be thirsty
traps.
There you go. You know what, Key? You hit it right on the head.
Said, only to the beach, only to the beach.
Hey, look, he going more to the beach.
Shit, you got them coochie cutters on. We going to the beach.
Exactly, that's the only place.
Hey, I'm hoping we ain't got to go to CVS.
But you know, shout out to the hoochie mamas out there.
CVS or Walgreens. I hope you ain't got no damn yeast infections out there.
But you know what? A lot of times we don't take hoochie mamas serious. Not really. Not all the time. I mean, you can, but if I know, you know, I'm dating that type of woman, because you got two different types of women in this world.
That's right.
You know, you got the 304s. and you got the women.
Okay.
See, a 304, you can tell a 304 when you into a settings, you into a club. See, a 304, she watching. You know what I'm saying? A 304 notice everything will go on in the club. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That woman gonna be to herself, sitting in the cut, chilling into herself.
Read that comment.
As long as porters don't take her to the breakup restaurant or to all you can eat.
Goddamn real.
All you can eat. All you can eat.
You gonna eat good for you go home. You gonna be good and full. You ain't gonna have time to be mad at me.
Hey, Miss Max, ain't nothing wrong with a hoochie mama. Trust it. It's some man out there for them. Don't be fooled and don't be trapped. I mean, let me tell you something, Miss Mac. I would be sitting up here lying to you if I told you I never dated a hoochie mama. Because I done dated me some hoochie mamas.
If you've never dated.
No, I'm saying we done dated some hoochie mamas.
But
classy hoochie mamas, all kind.
I ain't never met a classy hoochie mama.
No, I'm saying I done dated
classy
hoochie mamas. You know,
ratchet hoochie mamas.
All of them, you know. Yeah, we don't, you know, it's plenty of men. I'm that man that's gonna tell you the truth.
I'm gonna tell you the truth as well.
Yeah, I dated some hoochie mamas.
I done dated some.
And
if I told you I didn't hit some some tootie that
We-
was just
we-
terrible.
We not,
You know I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm just saying we ain't talking about.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, don't tell them you done hit some hoochie mama.
No, I ain't saying I hit none. I'm saying I've dated some, but I'm just saying though, like I'm not gonna lie and say that I never dated a hoochie mama before because I have when I was younger and something like that. But
Or
as
you
an
ain't-
adult,
so what was the age limit you stopped dating hoochie mama?
I say about 22.
Oh, you ain't dated a hoochie mama since 22?
Yeah. I'm dead ass serious. About 22.
So that last time you ever dated a hoochie mama?
A real life hoochie mama, yes. See, I hate telling you stuff. You'll never believe me.
It
I don't
boils
believe
down
you,
to
bro.
preference, to each his own.
Wait a minute. We're gonna read Key's comment.
Hold on.
Wait a minute, Mo. Why you don't believe me, Mo?
Man, you probably dated a hoochie mama 7 months ago. Talking about 22. Talking about you ain't dated a hoochie mama in 20 years. You done dated one. You done dated one 7 months. You should be a 40-year-old hoochie mama.
Wait, she said
Hey,
what?
she
You
said-
shouldn't be a 40. You should be a 40-year-old.
You should be.
Oh, you shouldn't be a 40-year-old hoochie mama. Age should mean growth. Hey, you right. But I don't ever think I hit a 40-year-old or dated a 40-year-old hoochie mama before. I ain't never did nothing like that.
I dated a retired hoochie mama before. She was a retired hoochie mama. Well, she was a retired 304.
Key, I feel that. And Key is not letting us go without this. She's not letting the
There
topic
you go,
change.
Key.
I feel that. That's what
Don't judge me. God still working. Talking about me.
Key, and you
I
right.
hear you, Miss May.
You got to be able to say, look back and be like, damn, was that the right choice that I made, and be able to
Send
live
them
with
stars
that?
back.
Because if you dealing with somebody
Sure,
that ain't
sure,
got
sure.
no money, I mean that just really ain't. I mean, if it's all about the financials, then I get it. If you got to be financially stable and financially set, then I get it. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, ain't no way around it though.
it
I
ain't.
mean, you got the money, everything, but there's no way around it. You gonna spend when you dating, you gonna spend some money.
You definitely gonna spend.
Especially, you know, even if they just coming to your house, you gonna go buy some drinks.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You gonna go buy some food.
you right.
I'm not gonna invite no woman to my house
And not be able to.
and not be able to have her
Entertain,
drinks,
not-
entertain.
yeah.
Yeah. So either way, if we're going out,
Yeah.
you're spending money. If you're staying in, you're spending money.
Yeah.
But the first date, a woman might not come to your house. So y'all gonna be out in
the
public.
first date. The first date to me initially is
So stars pinned to your comment here. Send them back, y'all. Send them back.
our first date is gonna be a goddamn phone call. We gonna and guess what? We may
Phone
rock that,
call.
yeah, and we may rock that mug until the very next day. We may be on the phone like two stool kids. You feel what I'm saying? We gonna make it happen. I feel like that should be the first date conversation. It depends on the person. You ain't coming to nobody's house.
Right.
That's what you said.
She said depends on the person you ain't coming to. Oh,
No.
so
I ain't trying to come to your house.
Right.
I want to talk on the phone.
let me show you something. The way you know,
Miss Mac, he said he want to show you something. Listen to him. Go ahead.
it's more if you want to be like when you're dating, you want to be in a safe environment. You know, you guys just meeting each other. You know, you don't know me, I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna meet in a public outing where there are other people around.
True.
Because people, you know, I'm not saying that you will be up to no good or I'm up to no good.
But wouldn't it be more better?
But we got to be in a public outing so we can feel safe amongst each other. You know,
right. But wouldn't it be better though, like sitting on the phone, conversating, getting the feel, getting the vibe?
yeah, man, people get tired of sitting on the phone.
They do. But for my safety, I ain't too tired to sit on the phone and you know I may take an extra 2 or 3 days before I actually come in.
Man, I'd rather go ahead get on that date, see if we like each other, get it over with.
But what if you one of them sadistic niggas from suburbs that like to grab chicks up and, you know what I'm saying? And you took it too, like you just made the move too quick.
Nah, you know, I'm gonna tell you.
Sometimes you gotta just, you know.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Intellectual.
If I'm giving
Me-
my time, I'm looking at you as a potential mate. So yes, you have to have a job.
Yes. Thank you, Keith, for telling the truth.
A phone call ain't a date.
It's a call. Thank you, Ms. Matt.
It's
Communicating, trying to get to know each other.
a date.
That's not a date.
It's a date.
That's a date.
It's a date.
That's not a date.
It is a date.
A date is when you taking a woman out to an outing.
Man,
If y'all going, you say you like going skating. That's
Mo.
a date. You can't take everybody out. You're gonna be broke.
Hey, you know what?
That's probably why I'm broke. Down to play.
Hey. What's up, Mr. Garrett? My homie in the
Cousin.
building. What's up, man?
Buzz is in the building.
For sure.
Hey.
Yo, hey, Mr. G, look. I told them that the phone call is a date. We talking to each other. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's one of the best dates to ever have because it don't cost nothing.
I'm gonna tell you like this,
And
Mike.
getting to know me is for free.
So I want to see.
Hey,
I
Miss
don't
Mac,
get it.
listen. Look, Miss Mac, before you start digging into me real deep, I'm just joking, okay? So don't
Cause
Long
somebody gonna
com-
get them long conversations.
Hey, you better say it.
Man.
Somebody go get him, man, for real. Hey, you know how we do, man. I love to joke.
So-
I love to play, man.
So let me ask you something.
What's up?
Mr. Intellectual.
Here you go.
So you meet a young lady, you know, say the Friday night.
Uh-huh.
And so y'all might talk on so you said, hey, next weekend, let's go out on a date. You want to go out on a date with her next weekend, or you just talk to her?
Nah,
2
see,
weeks on the
man.
phone?
Nah, see, man. I'm careful with my words. Like we said earlier, words have power.
No, I ain't saying
Right.
about words. I'm
No,
talking
no,
about
no, 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 no. You said what I asked on the date.
right.
So that consists of me having to use words. I will have to say what I take you on the date. See, I'm very careful with my words because words have power. So I'm not going to ask you on no date.
So
because I'm
how
not
you gonna-
ready for a date?
So how you gonna get to know the person for real?
I'm going to keep calling you, and then I'm going to call you again.
So,
Then I'm going to call you again
so you gonna call her and you gonna
Because-
call her, and then you gonna call her one night,
because
and
persistence.
she gonna be going on out on a date with somebody else.
She might be, but guess what? Persistence and consistency are two things that I know that works guaranteed.
If it does,
Persistence and consistency.
it does.
So if I persist to call her consistently
Man,
and stay on it, I guarantee you, she may go on a date or two. I can't stop that because she ain't my woman.
it does cost something that you hold on. It does cost something that your
That's
time,
your time, and
and
you don't want it wasted.
waste.
So that's why before I give you any of my time, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna talk to you on the phone. I'm gonna learn who you are, and then I'm gonna because honestly speaking, like you never know if that
'Cause you know
person's confidence is built up to or be ready to go out on a date.
Cause you know women get tired of men calling them, telling them what you doing.
Yeah, but some women love the fact that they got a man calling them, checking up on them, especially like when they at work. Hey, I was just calling.
That's
to see how your
different.
day
They at
going.
work.
At work or whatever. Just getting a phone call that they're not used to getting because every woman loves to get them random calls.
You know how many dudes do that?
Man, they probably do, but how many women really want that nigga to call? That's calling.
You know how many girls you man come
now.
on.
Yeah. Come on now. I can go back and forth with you all day. But that's not the point. The point is that women love to be felt like they're getting something special. And when you got a nigga that's calling you randomly for no reason just to see how your day going, women love that shit. I don't know one woman that
Y'all like that, ladies.
I don't know one woman that don't
Y'all
mind
like
her
that.
man calling her randomly just to check up, just to say, babe, you know, I just want to hear your voice, man.
You see
You know
what
what I'm
Miss
saying?
Mac, you see
I'm
what
just-
Miss Mac like said. It does cost something.
Your time.
Your
And you don't
time.
want your time wasted. That's why you give people a little bit of your time over the phone. Because see, at any given time, you can press that red dot and hang up if you don't like what you're hearing. But when you take a person on a date, you can't press no red dot. Especially if they drove, you gotta listen to that bullshit till they drop you off back at home. You hear me, big dog? Yeah. Then you dodge the bullet, let her go with something else. I mean, you know, how you gonna let her go? I mean, what is there else to let her go with? Tell me that. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, you said talking on the phone does not cost. I'm telling you that it does cost. It costs your time and you don't want to waste it. I'm saying I'd rather give somebody my time over the phone than give them my time in person. Because if I give you my time in person, that means I stop what I could have been doing that I could have been doing. You feel what I'm saying? Or I could have been doing something totally different. Over the phone, I could hang up at any given time. You feel what I'm saying? That 2 minutes and 33 seconds ain't do nothing to me compared to that hour or that 2 hours or that 3 hours that I just gave you that I can't get back. I can make up for them 2 minutes, but I can't make up for them 2 or 3 hours. See what I'm saying? See, I could be on the phone doing something productive while I'm talking to you. I could be multitasking while I'm on the phone talking to you. And again, if I don't like what I'm hearing, I can just easily hang up. You feel what I'm saying? But if I'm on a date with you, especially like, let's say, for instance, if I drove and I came and got you and we going on this date, right? And then I'm talking this BS and you irritated with what I'm talking about. Now you see that you're not feeling me. How you supposed to leave? What, you gonna call you an Uber and leave? Or you gonna wait till the date over and you gonna let me drop you off and then say this is another one I'm not gonna deal with? See what I'm saying? It could go either way. That's all I'm saying. I'm just looking at it, you know, from a standpoint saying, me personally, I'd rather give you my time over the phone than give you my time in person. Because once you get my time in person, now you become valuable. You know what I'm saying? Or now my time then became way too important once I give it to you in person than giving it to you. Like I said, I can hang up the phone and not talk to you no more and, you know, be done with it. You know what I'm saying? So time wasted over the phone, that's peanuts compared to time wasted when you got somebody, you know what I'm saying, when you out on a date with somebody.
See, boy, let me explain something to you.
Mm-hmm.
See, when you first start dating somebody, man, y'all go out to different places and that's how you get to know them. And then the free dates will start coming in after that. Then y'all start doing the dates that it might not cost you that much. But in the beginning, you got to show that woman that, you know, you holding yourself down, you can hold them down.
Hey, but that's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. Show me you know how to communicate. If a person can't talk on the phone, they ain't gonna be able to talk to you face to face. So that's what I'm saying. Sweet. That's my point. That's why I'd rather give you my time over the phone than give you my time face to face. I can lose them 2 or 3 minutes over the phone. Because like I said, if you can't, you know, conversate with me over the phone, then just think about what it's gonna be like in person.
Cause in the ATL, they date to eat.
Breakfast date, lunch date, dinner date.
You in rotation. So they date by 7 jokers. She go out with you on a Monday, she go out with him on a Tuesday.
She probably got about 3 different jokers a day. Yeah, I'm about to say, hell yeah, 3 meals a day.
Yeah,
yo.
In rotation. And she got a joker paying the rent, paying the car note. Got another joker paying the car insurance.
So
she got it going on.
I get it. No, I can't be in that rotation, big.
Oh, hell no.
That's why I said, like, you know, listen, I'm not saying that I got the perfect answer for dating every time I open my mouth and say something because I know that I don't have the answers to them all. I'm very open-minded about advice on dating, but it's to me certain things about dating is just common sense. You know what I'm saying? And that's just to me. My common sense may not be common to everybody else, but like I said, if I as much as I hate to get up and go to work, you feel what I'm saying? Which I'm lying because I love to go to work. So I'm not gonna say that I hate to get up, but you know what I'm saying. But if I gotta get up and go work for this money, and I have to do what I have to do to go get this money, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure that my money is spent the right way, and I may slip here and there, but my money gonna be spent in the manner of how I see fit, and it's gonna matter to me how I spend it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want, and I don't want to eat until I can feed myself. What about what's
What about you that makes me want to be with you?
Hey, that's what the phone conversations is about. Because see, once we make it past the phone conversation, and then we get to the visual part again, again us being face to face. That's where it gets intimate. That's
Right,
when those typical questions get answered. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm looking at you and you looking at me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at your eyes and you looking at my eyes, and I'm looking at your skin tone and you looking at mine, and you know what I'm saying? And then it's just the vibe that we get from off of gazing at each other. You know what I'm saying? And then when the next word gets spoken, you know what I'm saying? You gonna know if it's right or not. He gonna know if it's right or not. You know what I'm saying? Because you took the time over the phone to get to know a person. So it's like now, really, you mesmerized by what you see. Like, is this real? Like, damn, is this really what I was? Is he really was who I was talking to on the phone, or vice versa? Is he really who I was talking to on the phone? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because those next moments after you get done gazing in that person's eyes, and that person get done gazing in your eyes, those gonna be the moments that let you know if you're gonna stay or not. You know what I'm saying? But exactly, because there's so many women will go on dates with men just for the meal and not trying to get to know nobody.
That's true.
You're absolutely right.
You're right, Ms. Mac. That's why that'd be their last date.
That'd be their last one.
Because a man, we smart now. We know
when you
when you coming just to eat. See, we know if a woman into us or not.
Hell,
we
my
know.
thing is this: why don't you eat at home before you come?
No, we know. That's the thing. That's the thing of taking you out to eat. Yeah. That's the thing of taking you out on a date, because we can figure out if you're into us or not. You know what I'm saying? I know you saying they can pretend. You saying that's why I said a person can't talk. They pretend, but it's coming out eventually.
Oh, yeah,
right. But right, I'm just saying that the notion of date is for her to get to know me. I get to know her, and then I'm gonna tell you something. A man can figure out if a woman is into him or not. Okay, like he said, a phone conversation can't build a relationship, but being broke can cause issues and destroy the whole thing.
You better say it.
Wait,
that's why, like I said earlier.
Hold up now. Who you agreeing with? Ms. Mac or Keith?
I agree with both. Because like I said earlier,
Ms. Mac said, yeah, you can get to know each other on the phone, do conversation. But Keith said being broken can destroy everything.
It can.
It can destroy the whole thing.
Well, it can if you don't level up. If you continue to stay broke, you know what I'm saying, and you got it made with a good woman and you continue to stay broke, that shit is going to run out. True indeed. Like he said, that shit temporary. That's why, like I said, you know what I'm saying, before we even got on that, like, we have to learn how to stop being comfortable with being broke and level up.
No, see,
some men are smart.
Some men are smart, but some will take them out again. You might be saying some men are not smart, because a smart man will not take that woman out on the second date.
Hell no,
because we know
what's she about.
Because if I would.
That's why people confuse.
But I'm gonna keep it to myself.
You're right. People You know what? We're gonna have a show about that too. Dating and being in a relationship. What's the difference between dating and being in a relationship? That's a great ass topic.
Oh, that's not right there.
The difference between dating and being in
In
a
a
relationship. That is a dope ass topic.
What I
She
said,
said that though.
what I said a long time ago. She said they are
manipulating.
manipulating the situation.
A lot of people do that. Keith. A lot of people manipulate the situation, but no, I ain't gonna say
Giving the people the benefit of the doubt.
and that's why I was just about to say that shit. There ain't no point in saying that. You feel me? So, giving people the benefit. There it is. See what I'm saying? We all said that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, man. You know,
We all said that.
it's
So,
it's
hey, man.
what Keith said. She right, and I feel Miss Mac what she's saying. She right too. But it's, at the same time,
Hey, man, we read like
getting to know somebody on the phone,
mm-hmm.
I could be a whole nother joker on the phone and live a whole nother lifestyle outside that phone.
Mm-hmm.
So you never gonna get to know that person until you meet that person in person.
Yeah, but
And-
nothing wrong with being cautious about it though. That's all I'm saying.
and in order to meet that person in person, you got
gotta
to
be-
take on a damn date.
No, you got to be comfortable
And-
first before
and-
you go on a date. Before you go
Man,
on
you
a
know how
date
many-
with somebody, you gonna be
Man,
comfortable.
you know how many people getting catfish over the phone?
That's what I'm saying. So who the
Come on,
hell
dog.
want to go out thinking that they about to see Janet Jackson
No, I'm
and see
talking about
that
if
one big girl that they had on Friday?
I'm not talking about that way right now. I'm talking about you done met this person in an outing somewhere,
I know.
and y'all plan a date. Yeah, she give you her number, you give her your number. You know, y'all exchange numbers.
Mhm.
She can act, then she can go home and get on the phone and act like somebody else or whatever. Make you think that she living this type of lifestyle. You don't know because you ain't got with her again in person.
Yeah, but see though, this is the thing though. All it takes is you to just take your time with somebody. It don't mean to be in the rush.
Man,
to
you
go
can take your
nobody on
time
a
with
date.
somebody all you want. But what I'm
You
trying
ain't
to,
gotta take nobody on.
but what
a
I'm,
date
but what I'm
to
trying to
find out if they being real or not, brother.
what I'm trying to tell you is, Mr. Intellectual,
Mm-hmm.
there ain't no way around it. If you want a date, if you looking for love, you gotta have money.
Yeah,
See, Keith, I agree here.
a date is
Date is-
intimate.
A date is
Yeah.
for the intimate. That's
That-
right.
Listen, that's why I said we in 2025, nobody can catfish you better than FaceTime or Google Duo.
Right.
Listen, all I'm saying is stay focused. Exactly. All I'm saying is this. I know that taking the person on a date is intimate. But just like y'all just said, how Key and Maurice, answer this for me right here. Answer this for me. If a date is intimate, right?
Right.
If a date is intimate, why are you so in a rush to go on a date? Something intimate is something that you are doing with someone that you know, that you're comfortable with. You feel me? That's something intimate,
So
right?
people ain't never got intimate that they hardly know each other.
Listen, I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is this: if you're being intimate with somebody and you're trying to get to know them, you're not finna be in a intimate setting right then and there. No, that's not going to happen. You're trying to get to know this person. Why would I want to be in a dark
Ask them on a walk for the first date and see if they accept. Walk
and talk? You want to be somewhere where you can be comfortable and you don't have to worry about
no money involved.
You want to be comfortable. That's all I'm saying. You want to be comfortable. You want to take a time to get to that intimate stage. I'm not saying that a date ain't intimate, because a date is very much so intimate, but it takes time to get to an intimate level.
How many people gonna be at the park? Cause gotta be a lot of people at the park.
But it is a lot of people at the park.
So y'all in the public opening, so she can feel comfortable walking and talking.
But that's what I'm saying. You want a person to feel comfortable before I sit you down and we face to face to have a meal, like at a nice restaurant, and we doing that. Like you said,
she don't want nobody being intimate with her on the first date.
No, exactly, because you don't want that. You want to get to. I'm not finna be intimate with no woman on the first date unless I'm trying to bust them doonies down. And I ain't busting your doonies down, so I'm gonna get a chance to know you. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey,
But with that being said,
y'all believe that?
yeah, they better.
Miss Mac, don't believe that.
I can show you better than I can tell you, baby. I swear to God, I'll make you famous.
Look,
I promise you. But check this out, man.
we got to stop fooling each other, y'all.
Listen,
People are going on dates, getting to know each other, trying to see if there's a chance for them to be in some type of relationship. We got to be straight up.
wow. Well, thirst traps, dude. You don't even know the person for real.
Even on the phone, Miss Mac, even on the phone, you don't know them for real. Because when you're on a date,
you can read a person's
facial expression, body language, you can feel the energy and see how they act in public.
Well, Key,
Thank you, Key.
Key, sweetheart. That's what I said though too. I agree.
Thank you, Key.
But my thing is, Key, here's the thing. I believe you pour this until proven wrong. LOL. Listen, Key, thank you, sweetheart. Key, what I'm saying is just this simple. Because everything you and Gotti said is absolutely correct. My thing is, what's the rush?
We never said it was a rush.
Oh, okay, so
We talking about
when
dating.
you dating and trying to get to know someone. So my thing is this.
We never said
What's the rush on the intimate? What's the rush on the intimate setting on getting to know someone? I'm saying if you're taking a person on a date, Key said this. He said that a date is intimate.
you can do it. You can do it.
Wait a
in
minute.
an intimate setting by walking in the park, like Cuz said.
But what I'm saying is this: when you walking in the park, you're making it comfortable because you're not just it's you and that person, but the intimacy part really ain't there because it's not like when you walking in the park. That's not intimate. That's just like an outing. It's not intimate. When you in a low lit place, you know what I'm saying? Candles lit, something that's sexual but non-sexual. You know what I'm saying? When you know, like that's intimacy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's intimate. But when you out in the park and you trying to get to know somebody and shit, and you walking around and you want people to be around because you don't know how this person is, that's not intimate. So I'm just saying, what's the rush on the intimate dating? What's the rush? What's wrong with getting to know that person over the phone first and just talking, meet this person? Like I said, get your confidence really built up to understand. What? Talk to me.
What is?
What? I'm listening.
I gotta disagree with y'all.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, brother, because you got your opinion and I got mine. No rush. Okay. If there's no rush, you gotta hit them with the combo, phone calls and dates.
Thank you,
Key. But what I'm saying is
thank
this.
you very much, Key.
Exactly. When you say soon as you meet someone, you jump right into the date. No people be skipping the talking stage. And that's what I'm saying. Keith Smith being on FaceTime with she said being on FaceTime, you can see too.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, you can see.
Exactly. So
but
all I'm saying is just get over the phone, like don't just be in a rush to, get out there in public or whatever the case may be too, because a person may see you out with this person. You feel me? And let's just say that don't work out for you. And then that person that seen you out with that person see you out again with somebody different and come up to you and they may not know. You know what I'm saying? They don't mean no harm. But then hey, what you just out with last week? And now you looking like, damn, nigga, I need your help to get my own self caught up or whatever the case may be. Not saying that it's like that, but I'm just saying it's like that. You feel what I'm saying? So this is why being over the phone for a certain period of time until you or whoever, you know what I'm saying, have their situations tied up, you know what I'm saying, situated. Let's just say you still involved with a person that you trying to get over or whatever the case may be, and you ain't ready to be out yet. They want to be on the phone for a minute. I mean, it's different reasons, many situations, but no one's wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody's wrong. I'm just asking the question, But with that being said, though, y'all, We done reached the point into this show that we hate to reach, you know, and it's time for us to go. But he said that's the problem if you're dating, that shouldn't matter. Listen, y'all, look, I love y'all start getting into it at the end of the show because y'all really get into it. But we don't reach that point though, y'all. You know how we get down, man. We don't really want to leave y'all, but we gotta leave y'all because one of us has to go to work in the morning. So with that being
I'm
said,
celebrating Juneteenth tomorrow.
oh yeah, hey, happy birthday to my brother.
Shout out to
And
Juneteenth.
yeah, happy birthday to my oldest brother tomorrow. It's his
We
birthday,
off.
Juneteenth.
We off work tomorrow.
My to my late granny tomorrow will be her birthday. To all my peoples, we need to date multiple people. Oh Lord have mercy. Hey, listen, that's for a different show. That's for a different show.
Miss Mac.
Miss
said you
Mac
can
done
date
jumped out there.
multiple people.
People need to date multiple people. Hey, we're gonna talk about that on a different
Hold
show.
up, Miss Mac. Hold up.
And what did
Miss
Key
Mac.
say before we get up out of here? It was fun. Oh, okay, Key. It was always, you know how we get down.
Miss Mac, make sure you come back.
Because we definitely
gotta talk about
we
that.
gonna bring that back too. So Bo Reefer, do you want to let the people know something before we get up out of here, brother?
See you next time.
For sure, for
For
sure.
the love of money.
Gotti, you got something to say to the people?
All I can say is everybody stay woke. We got a war going on. They trying to get us to get in. We trying to stay in. And to all y'all Orange Man supporters, God have mercy on y'all.
Oh, who nigga? Hey man, Gotti is crazy.
Hey, peace.
Check this out, y'all. You said somebody. That's true too. If you're dating, you know what I'm saying? I got you. I'm gonna pick back up on this though, but I got you though.
Miss Mac said we should date multiple people.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yo, as for me,
Kind of dangerous now, Miss Mac.
but as for me, Bo need the thing like Russell Simmons back in the day on Jeff Dam. Yeah, for sure. For sure. But as for me, y'all, I enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. We love y'all here at Big Cat, man. Let's do it again. I am your host, Portis, aka Mr. Squatty, your face, Mr. Intellectual himself, and my co-host,
Mo Gotti,
aka
LIBEDOWG dog.
For sure, y'all. Hey, man, y'all take care, man. Peace to the planet. We are out.
Stay woke.
Peace.
If you ain't checking out the Big Cat Podcast, you ain't know what you're missing.
Right.
Some guys like medium sized.
Right. I'm about to say, boy, that was a little harsh.
Serious. Dream turned to nightmare. Only one life, no spare. Used to come.